welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog, Discord server, MeWe group, Facebook group, Twittering, and Instagram. So, what do we got today? We got a couple things. There was a, shall I call it a kertuffle, earlier today. Lloyd Metcalf saw what was obvious to most people, including myself, a piece of artwork being sold as a poster that was, here, I'm going to say, and maybe it's a little bit generous in my description, but it was inspired by a piece of work that Lloyd had done. And took a good part of the day, but the person that was selling the artwork inspired by Lloyd, yet never, when they were selling it, said that it was inspired by Lloyd, said it was all their own work, pulled it off sale and apologized to Lloyd. Did my blog post bring attention to the matter? I am sure it did. An individual in question decided they wanted to join the tavern, but at the same time blocked me on Facebook. I don't know how that works. They shouldn't. They should never have been able to ask to join the tavern if you've blocked the owner of the tavern. But in any case, I'm pretty lenient and liberal to who I will allow into the tavern, but if you blocked me, I'm probably not going to let you in. So, throwing that out there. So, but in any case, resolved. No longer for sale. Apologies made. Over and done.
Squashed.
Squished. Squished, I tell you. Squished. Torchlight. Writing and layout is complete, and amazing work, simply amazing work. Not by me, the layout, simply amazing work. I really I can't thank Jeff enough. So I've now passed it on to a few other eyes, including Michael Gross. If you know who Michael is, Mike worked with Gary on the early days of the Castle Zagic project. Mike is an excellent RPG editor. Mike has offered to do an editing pass on the premiere issue of Torchlight. No, we're not calling it the first issue, because here is the game plan. I'm hoping to get the first issue up and for sale before my birthday, which also happens to be Jeff's birthday. We both turned 53 on Thursday. So I'd like to get it up on sale before that. If you are listening to this podcast, I will tell you how you can get it for half off. It'll be PDF on sale through Drive-Thru RPG.
Look out. Half off.
Half off for people in the community. Because you got to take care of the people in your community, like the people in your neighborhood. So, what does Torchlight entail? Now, I'm holding an early printed copy. When I say early printed copy, I printed it out earlier today before everything was finished, but I wanted to get an idea, a feel for how it looked. So, Torchlight will have the write-up of Ghostman and a Wrath. So we got two creatures. Ghostman can be used for either White Star or for Swords and Wizardry. I got a kick-ass NPC to put your party in a little danger with Johann Sprecht. I've got a Bullybug, Toady. I got new class. This stuff has appeared in some form probably on the tavern. So if you are a loyal tavern reader and haven't missed a post in like 10 years, you've probably seen this stuff. But it's not been laid out, not been cleaned up, not been edited. So we have all that now. Elementalist class for Swords and Wizardry and Swords and Wizardry Complete. Oh, Continual Light, I should say. I got some magic items under Magics and Miscellany, some magical rings. We have a 4-page adventure, which will also include a new creature, a new adversary, plus 5 new first level spells for Sword and Wizardry. And I got more spells coming up in later issues. So, this is the premiere issue. This is kind of like issue 0. Okay, if you collect the comic books, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we can do better than issue 1, we're going to do fucking issue 0. This is the ground floor. Okay? This is where you come in at. None of this would have been possible without support from this community. And I'm going to name names. My layout guy, Jeffrey Jones. Jeffrey is awesome. Thank you, Jeff. Glenn Hausrum. He supplied the cover art. Glenn. Holy crap. You outdid yourself. Never think you can't do a great job. Michael Gross. Mike has been a friend of mine for a number of years. I have him looking over it and hopefully getting us a proofed copy that will have minimal number of Tenkar mistakes in it, because Tenkar likes to make mistakes. Will be awesome. I'd like to thank Michael Battalato. Mike and I worked on some of those spells, and I might have more coming from Mike. And then have other people have offered to contribute, and will be in later episodes. Issues. Durr. And I'll certainly thank them when their time comes. But the support from the community, the support from people within this community, amazing. So I feel like I'm lifting something off my back. Now, of course, this weekend has been rocking and rolling Torchlight, which means that the Town Watch project, which I normally send an email out over this weekend, I'll have to get an email out tomorrow. Like I said, I've been focused. This really, it feels like I'm getting a huge weight off my back. It really, I'm glad. It's pushing those doors open. So, folks, you should have a PDF available for you in a couple of days, God willing. And if you are a Patreon backer, we'll get you those Patreon backers a copy for free. They will always get copies of whatever gets published through Tinkerer's Tavern Gammon, my little publishing arm. So, again, I want to thank everybody for their support. As always, amidst this pandemic, I'm not a medical professional. Please use your common sense. Take actions that protect yourself, your family, your friends, your community. If in doubt, refer to a medical professional, because again, I'm not one. And as always, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, and I will talk with you all tomorrow. Later, folks.